Coughing. Oh god. Hey there, Personas. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yume Nikki. My name is Resubros, and this is the 9th part of the Let's Play series. And in the last episode, we... whoops. There we go. In the last episode, we got the knife effect, one of the more popular images that we associate with Matsutsuki in Yume Nikki. A lot of fan art of that. And in this episode, I don't know where I'm supposed to go anymore. Yep, we're at that point in Let's Play now. I knew where to go, sort of, in the past where I was just kind of like roaming around, derping around and whatnot. But from here on out, I am lost. I have no idea where to go. So what I may do is this. To compromise, I am not going to look up a guide unless I absolutely have to. Like, if I have to do a specific number of things for a certain amount of time or something, that I'll look it up a guide then. But for now, I honestly think the most that I can do is probably just browse. I'm gonna be, like, just going through this area by myself. So, normally I would not cut this out and just make these videos all about traversing, but as we saw from the first 4 parts of the Let's Play series, it's not exactly the most interesting thing and you don't get a lot of stuff done, even with the bicycle. So, with all my expanse and knowledge, I am going to go to a couple of worlds, and I'll just see where they take me. Now, oh, this one takes me to the demon world. That's where I was originally. I'm gonna just look around and just pick out... I'm gonna keep this in real time right here. I'm gonna look around what I can do. What can I do? What can I do? How do we get to the White Desert, or the desert in general? There's a very, very specific route we have to take, but I don't exactly know how we're supposed to get to it. Ah, this is the point where I really need to learn a guide. This is Mural World. Okay. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take I know we just started. I'm gonna pause it real quickly, and I'm gonna look up a couple of maps and see what we can do. I'm not gonna read too in-depth into it. I'm just gonna look where a couple of stuff are, and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm chewing gum. I may have an idea of where to go. After I cough a bit. It's not easy to talk while you're Let's Playing when you're chewing gum. Let this be a lesson to you, all those young people. Don't chew gum when you're Let's Playing. Actually, don't just eat in general, because that's disgusting, which is exactly why I'm doing it. I am the perfect role model for every human in society. No, I'm kidding. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to the Face Carpet Plaza again in the dense woods, the forest world. But instead of running into here and just fighting off the Torn again, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm looking around for that areas. Okay, now that we have the stoplight effect, there we go. Now we can interact with this Nenrikido, whatever. And now we are free from the Torn again. So now that we have the knife effect, if you may remember correctly, or if you may remember at all, there is a guy somewhere here we called Einstein a while ago. And Einstein, the pregnant-looking woman that had its head chopped off, because that's a pleasant image, there's actually a very random event that can happen if you use the knife effect on Einstein. Except I have no idea where Einstein is, because this is a hell maze, and I don't know what traversed through the hell maze. Also, I lied, I didn't look at a map. Oh, stop sniffling. Oh no, the sniffles. Oh no, the sniffles. Where do we go? Where do you send us? Oh, no, I don't want to be here. Forget that. Yeah, I don't know. The way I completed Yume Nikki originally, I got every effect in the game except for 2. I got all but 2 effects in the game on my own. But the thing was, I had spent a long time just looking through the worlds. So, for a Let's Play, I don't think playing Yume Nikki the way you're supposed to play it is exactly the best way. Because there's a lot of boring in-between stuff that might not be... Yeah! Oh. how did you make it? Forget it. But yeah, I don't think, when I first started Yume Nikki, I was kind of, it was good, because the thing was, as you saw in that one title screen a couple episodes back, in the whole Let's Play that took around 12 parts, I got all 20 parts. And I was like, yeah, I got all 20 effects, that's perfect. And it was 12 episodes long, I got 20 effects, there were like 4 effects left, I could do it. But the thing was, I got like 1 or 2 effects every episode. And truth be told, I got them with a lot of random events sprinkled here and there. Ugh, this guy. Okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna see if I can stab him. Nope. I pressed the wrong key. I pressed the wrong key. Alright, I've made my decision after bumping my microphone a couple of times. I've come to I've come to the decision that I am just gonna play this game like I normally would. In other words, I'm just gonna be quiet and like go through the worlds and do the things. And that's gonna mean cutting out a lot of stuff. So, as much as I really don't want to do that, it seems like that's the only way to do it. I managed to get 18 effects, my bad. I managed to get 18 effects with my commentary just being like the way it was and knowing a thing or two. But the last 6 effects in the game, I honestly just don't know how to get them correctly. If that's a good way of saying it. I mean, cause now we're gonna be revisiting a lot of worlds. Backtracking, is what it would be called in a normal game. Normal game. And that's basically it. This is literally just backtracking at this point. And some people honestly don't like backtracking. So, I'm one of those people that likes to backtrack once you have like all these effects under your belt, then you're like, oh yeah, I'm powerful, I can do whatever. But at the same time, Yume Nikki is not a normal game where you get effects and you power yourself up. Like, yeah, you can do a couple more things here and there because of the effects, but that doesn't mean, like, you are stronger. You just kind of have more rooms you can get through. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. And so, for instance, I guess that's why Yume Nikki is literally just not a game for anyone. Because it's just so random in how it plays out, and it doesn't really follow the typical archetype formulas of regular video games. That here we go. Oh, really quickly, this is, I forget her name. I'll put it up on screen. But if you use the stoplight effect, you get to see exactly what she looks like. Yeah, she has no face. I was about to say, now we're sisters. Oh, no, don't do that. I just want to talk with her so I can see if I can get into that room. No. I wonder if we find her again. This is something I never tested out. I wonder if we find her again. I wonder if we can. First of all, I wonder. God. Okay. First of all, I'm not gonna say the same words over and over again. The first thought that came to mind. I want to know whether or not I can find this girl again and have her teleport me places. If I can find her again, I wonder if she can teleport me to random locations without me having to pinch myself awake every now and then. If that's the case, I can get to that black door, which would lead me to the desert, and I can do more things. More bars in more places. That's the power of Mesa. 'Cause I know advertisements. Come on, invisible girl, where are you? I would like to be invisible. I would very much like to be invisible. Invisibility would be really cool. The only downside I can see to people wishing that they were invisible is that getting the wish to be invisible doesn't make your clothes invisible. So technically only your skin is invisible. And then there's the loophole like, okay, your skin is invisible, but your organs aren't invisible, so everyone can see your organs and all of your fine parts just kind of like going around, like you see the blood and everything, and their veins and whatnot. And then there's like, oh yeah, you can be invisible, but you have to take off your clothes, because your clothes don't become invisible. Ugh. So, I don't know, maybe being invisible would be kind of cool, but at the same time, it'd be kind of, suckish. That's the way I interpret it, at least. I don't, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I have, because I am very quick to let people know of what I don't like in video games. I don't like this world. It's isometric, so it's very, very hard to go around to scale the mountainside, if you will. Because it's very, very isometric, so you have to take a lot of sharp turns everywhere to keep going places, more bars and more places, and I don't like that. Not in this game. It doesn't work for it. And I don't see her anywhere, so unfortunately, we may have missed her. And I spent all this time talking. Well, god dang it. Oh, okay, here we go. So, apparently you can find Miss Little Woman every single time. But if you pinch yourself awake and you come back, she's a random event as well. So you have to pinch yourself awake and come back if she doesn't teleport you to the black door. But she did in this case, so let's go. Good old White Desert. Now that we have the bicycle, it should be a little bit easier to traverse. Can we kill Dave the Spectre now? Don't be afraid. It's all natural. Oh god, I scared myself. Never mind. Remind me to never say that again. That is awful. Hey, maybe we'll run into the Terra Fukuso event? I think that's what it's called. Terra Fukuso. Terra Fukuso. Oh, hey there. Wait, oh, now we can hit the stoplight thing. Oh my god. Oh. What is going on? Why is she disfigured? Why is this happening? What are you dreaming of, Maratsuki? Can I not exit out of this? I can't exit out of this. Oh god, please let me exit out of this. Please, no. Oh. I think I just made a connection. If good old, I believe her name is Monoko, if Monoko is disfigured, but only when there's a stoplight, then that means that she was in an accident. That has to be the reason. She was in an accident. That has to be the reason. She was in an accident when the stoplight was red. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she was in a car that didn't stop when. Oh, and just because I can do this. Hey, Monoko, don't run away. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, I am an awful person. But like I said, you can kill any NPC with the knife. There are a couple of NPCs that are immune to the knife effect, but they're so few and far in between, so pretty much you can kill anyone. But yeah, I think Monoko was in a car accident, and maybe she was Maratsuki's friend. I have never had someone in an accident before. I am thankful for that, and I honestly hope that never happens, because that is just terrible. I am sorry for anyone who has gone through that, but, yeah, my prayers and condolences. That's some heavy stuff. Heavy stuff from a video game. Ah, man. And to think, like, just a while ago I was playing, like, Pokemon Coliseum. Yeah, I'm still playing Pokemon Coliseum. Because I can. I always wonder what this is. Can I stab it? Oh, I can. What happens when I stab it? I'm gonna keep stabbing this. Normally there are events in the game that happens when you stab something a certain number of times, and it's random, of course. But I think this is an eyeball block. I believe this may be called an eyeball block. And I think that you can stab it a certain number of times. And there's a random chance every time you stab it that, something will happen, but I don't exactly understand what can happen. I'm gonna keep doing this. Forget this. I may cut away to when something actually happens, though. Oh, whoa, hold up. What happened? Oh. We're still in the world. I probably cut to a couple of seconds before I stabbed it, but whoa. What is this place? Well, it's very, very tiny, I'll give it that. How tiny is it? Let's see, oh my god, wow, that is not that much at all. What are these things? Can I kill you? I can. What happens if I kill them all? Wait, do all of them give me money? No, they don't. Well, they're not afraid of my knife. Yeah, they're not afraid of my knife. That's interesting. What I may do is speed this up and I'll see what happens if I kill them all. If I kill them all. $1 million. At this point, I've honestly become numb to Yume Nikki again. When I first played Yume Nikki, I was actually morbidly terrified because I didn't know what to expect. Then when I read more of the Yume Nikki wiki, I figured out that a lot of the events are just like random and splattered around in between. And so, I think the first time that I played this game, I was mostly like expecting like, oh yeah, once I get this effect, I can do whatever. I thought every effect had a purpose. It turns out no. A lot of the effects have absolutely no purpose whatsoever. What happens if we kill you? Well, we've murdered them all. And that's it. So what happens if we stab you again? Oh, are we just stuck here? Is that the thing? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't rightly appreciate that, so I'm gonna go back. We got no effects in that at all. So, I need to figure out where I can get an effect, and fast. Actually, we didn't fully explore Dark World yet. So I'm gonna meet you guys in a bit once I finish exploring Dark World. And yeah, that may be the thing. Oh wow, what's that? What is that? Oh. Oh. Can I talk with you? What is that? What are you doing? Who are you? Nothing happens, huh? Okay, well then at least I have another marker. I know that there is a location here somewhere. Here it is. Yes. Okay. That's why we didn't get a lot of the effects. Okay, so I can still continue this blind. Hoorah. So in the Dark World, which is easily traversable with another effect that we haven't gotten yet, you can be sent to the desert. And the desert is quite possibly one of my favorite locations in Yume Nikki, not because of the music, like Snow World was, but just because of what it has. The desert, I think, is based off of Arizona Desert because how expansive it is and what you see later on. But I think we're gonna leave the exploration to the next episode. Yeah, I know, you thought you were gonna explore this world, huh? Well, no, you're not. Because if I remember correctly, there are at least 1, 2... Let's see. I believe there might be a total of 3 effects that we can get from this world. Maybe even 4. And if we can get 4, that would be great, because that means we're only 2 effects away. But we'll see how far we get in the next episode. So, until the next episode, you guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I know this episode might be a little bit shorter because of how much I might cut out, but oh well. Next episode will be jam-packed, I promised. I promise. Yeah, so we'll do that in the next episode. We'll explore the rest of the desert and then. Words! How do you do them? My name has been Resubros, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Please, stay safe, you guys. It's a very, very dangerous world out there. But if you take the right precautions, I feel like you can survive. So, I hope you guys... I wish you a lot of luck, not hope you a lot of luck. I hope that you have a lot of luck as well. That too. So I'll see you guys then. My name has been Resubros. Adios.